Welcome to the An English Coffee Office. Today is Saturday, June 28, and like every morning, David and Alex are at the coffee machine.
Hey Alex, how's it going? Got a minute to catch up before the chaos kicks in?
Hey David, I'm good, thanks. Yeah, let's chat while the coffee brews.
Man, it's been a hectic morning already. I've got 3 client calls lined up before lunch.
Tell me about it. I'm juggling 2 project deadlines and trying to keep everyone in the loop.
Meeting deadlines is the worst. Honestly, some days I just want to call it a day by 10 a.m.
I feel you. But hey, we've got to keep pushing, right?
Yeah, no choice there. By the way, did you see that news about the big trade deal between the US and the EU?
Yeah. I caught something about it on Reuters. They're saying leaders discussed new proposals at a summit in Brussels, and it could be a game changer for 2025.
Exactly. I'm thinking it might open up some new markets for us to pitch to.
True, it could mean more opportunities. But I wonder how it'll affect smaller businesses in the long run.
Good point. I just hope it means more sales for me and less stress for you.
We'll see about that. I'm curious if tariffs will still be an issue, though.
Oh, for sure. If they slap on high tariffs, my clients might start looking elsewhere.
Yeah, it's a bit of a gamble. Let's hope they sort it out without too much drama.
Fingers crossed. I don't need more headaches with my sales targets.
Same here. Anyway, how are things on your end besides the usual grind?
Oh, speaking of new stuff, did you hear about that huge tech update coming out? There's an article on Euronews about the EU pushing for more AI tools in project management.
Really? I think I saw that too. They said it's part of a plan to boost uptake and protect critical sectors.
Yeah, that's wild. Imagine if it could tell me when a client's gonna flake on a deal.
That'd be a game changer. Honestly, I'm curious to try it out and see if it saves us time on planning.
For sure, anything to call it a day a bit earlier. You know, less time crunching numbers and more time chilling.
Totally. I think it could help with tracking progress on multiple projects without losing my mind.
Oh, I bet. I mean, if AI can handle the boring stuff, I'm all for it.
Same. It might even cut down on those endless status meetings we have.
Now you're talking. Hey, if it means fewer meetings, I'll buy the first round of coffee.
Haha, deal. By the way, I was reading something else interesting this morning about culture stuff.
Oh yeah? What's that about?
It's this report on CNN's about how remote work is changing office culture. They say over 50% of companies are sticking with hybrid models in 2025.
No kidding? I mean, working remotely has its perks, but I miss the office banter sometimes.
Same here. It's nice to have flexibility, but I feel out of the loop when I'm not around.
Exactly. Like you can't just pop by someone's desk to touch base over Zoom.
True. I think it's about finding the right balance, you know?
Yeah. Balance is key. Hey, if we all go hybrid, will we still have these coffee chats?
We'd better. I'd miss our quick catch-ups too much.
Same. These breaks are the only thing keeping me sane some days.
Tell me about it. I mean, even just 5 minutes of chit-chat can recharge me for the next round of emails.
Oh, for real. Speaking of emails, I've got like 20 unread ones waiting for me right now.
Oh, don't remind me. My inbox is a mess too, probably close to 30.
Man, it never ends. You know, sometimes I wonder if working remotely would help with that.
Maybe. But then you miss out on the quick fixes you get from just asking someone in person.
True that. I guess hybrid is the way to go, best of both worlds.
Yeah, I think so. It's just about figuring out what works for the team.
For sure. Hey, going back to that trade deal, do you think it'll impact our clients directly?
Possibly. If it lowers costs for imports, some of our suppliers might benefit.
That could be a win for me. I could pitch lower prices to close more deals.
Exactly. But I'd keep an eye on the fine print. There's always a catch.
Oh, always. I'll just sweet-talk my way through any bumps as usual.
I'm sure you will. You've got a knack for that.
Gotta use what I've got. Anyway, about that AI tool, do you think it's gonna be pricey?
Hard to say. If it's part of an EU initiative, they might subsidize it for businesses.
That'd be nice. I'm all for freebies if they make my job easier.
Same. I just hope it's user-friendly and doesn't take ages to set up.
Oh, tell me about it. The last software update we had was a total nightmare.
Don't remind me. I spent hours just figuring out the new dashboard.
Same here. Let's hope this AI thing is plug and play.
Fingers crossed. It'd be nice to have one less thing to stress over.
No doubt. Hey, on the remote work topic, do you think our office will go fully hybrid soon?
I'm not sure. Management seems to like having us around for brainstorming sessions.
Yeah, I get that. But man, saving on the commute some days would be a lifesaver.
Totally. Even just 2 or 3 days from home would make a big difference.
For real. I could sleep in an extra 30 minutes and still be on time.
That's the dream. I'd use the extra time to actually eat breakfast for once.
Oh, same. I'm always grabbing a granola bar on the run.
Tell me about it. These coffee breaks are sometimes the only time I slow down.
Yep, gotta savor these moments. So, how are your projects shaping up this week?
Not bad, actually. I've got a big review coming up, so I'm tying up loose ends.
Nice. I'm close to hitting my sales numbers, just need to seal one more deal.
That's great to hear. Fingers crossed for that last one.
Thanks. Hey, let's keep each other in the loop if anything big comes up, yeah?
For sure. It's always good to know what's going on around here.
Cool. I guess we'd better get back to the grind before the boss starts wondering.
Yeah, time to dive into the inbox. Catch you later, David.
Later, Alex. Let's not let the day get the better of us.
Time to get to work. Don't forget to subscribe and practice your English every day. You'll see how it just keeps getting better and better. See you tomorrow. Hope you have a fantastic day.